What's up, everybody? Ninja Turtle Cup. Chapters below if you want to skip around. I'm working on scripting in 2024. I want to do better at scripting, so my videos aren't as all over the place, and I'll make sure I get all my thoughts out, you know, a little more succinctly. So I'm not even going to try to pretend that I'm remembering all this stuff. I got my phone right here. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Howi Spangler here from the band Ballyhoo. We're a Maryland beach rock band, and we're from Maryland. I already said that. This is way more awkward than when I don't write scripts, so this is going to be fun. I'm a gymnastics dad. By the way, I got this for Christmas. Gymnastics dad. Good stuff. So a little change of scenery today. I'm outside. It's about 50 degrees here in Havre de Grace, Maryland, just before the new year. And I figured, let's go outside. Why not? All right, I'm making this video because I don't think there are enough active musicians on YouTube talking about their experiences in the music industry. There's a lot of guys that used to be in bands or maybe they were in management or something like that. Now they're doing like how to grow videos about how to grow your music. I personally feel that it's harder to grow as a musician on YouTube. And I could probably go into like this in a whole different video, but I feel like if you're not like a fitness channel or a travel channel or a cooking channel or some sort of like tech or tutorial channel, it's really hard to get traction. I feel like people aren't really looking for original music as much. Maybe I'm just not plugged into the right feed, I don't know. But as a musician, an original musician, I think it's really hard to grow if you're not doing one of those other things, or if you're not making videos about how to grow. If you want to grow your music on YouTube, make videos about how to grow your music on YouTube. I don't know, maybe that's what this will be. I've become cynical in my older age. Been doing this a long time. My band is between tours right now, and we got some shows coming up next month, and then a little tour kicking off at the end of February. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the dark side of social media. It's the real shit that a lot of us go through if you're trying to make it in music. And I think this goes for pretty much anybody that's in the creative space. It's easy to get self-conscious about your art and wonder if people actually like what you're doing or if what you're doing is going to lead you anywhere successful. Let me give you a few scenarios. I'm going to read it from my phone because I can't remember all this shit. A band you know is posting hype videos showing them in front of huge crowds at a festival yesterday. The crowd shots look great and it bums you out because you want to play in front of crowds like that. Your band's name is lower than your friend's band's name on the festival poster and you think you should be higher or at the very least next to them on the lineup. Or you have some weird set time and you feel like you should have a better one. There's a lot of politics, especially on like festival shows. You know, that's a whole different video as well. A band you know just dropped their new album and their fans are praising it hard. You see that album cover all over Facebook and Instagram. You don't have anything new coming out anytime soon and you feel like you're missing out. An artist you know has less monthly listeners than you on Spotify. You've been touring for 10 years longer than they have and they just sold out a bunch of shows in their current tour. It makes you feel bad because your band hasn't sold out any shows in a while. And you wonder how the hell they passed you by in such a short time. You've seen other bands blow by you, packing out shows, and you're still living hand to mouth after 18 years of touring and try to feed a family of 4. If these scenarios sound very specific, it's because they are. These are all real life scenarios that me and my band have experienced. I've been through all the feelings and it sucks. And you might be watching this video because you felt the same. It sucks to think that others are doing better than you are. And actually, maybe they are. That doesn't mean they don't deserve the success. No one can actually entirely know a band's journey. So who am I, who are you, who are we to shit on their career, their success? Like you might see a band you know on a tour bus and sweet, that's good for them. I mean, that's a great look. You know, there's definitely value in the smoke and mirrors, like looking cool, like totally there's value in that. You know, because people are like, oh, they're on a tour bus, they must be like this big band. There's some weird psychology there. The tour bus is a magical thing. It does things to people when they see it. And they think it's very special to get on a tour bus. Like, I used to think tour buses were like this magical thing, and now I've been on so many, I'm just like, yeah, it's just another thing, you know, it's just where the band lives and sleeps, that's it. Anyway, I used to get really bummed out about all this. The highlight reels of my artist friends, that feeling of despair that my band is never gonna become a sustainable business through streaming, merch, and touring revenue. I can't tour in a van for the rest of my life. I just can't do it. This is not what I wanna do. I wanna be able to play because I want to, not because I have to. I wanna get to a level where my band can tour, but still have a life and not constantly be away from our families just so they can eat, you know, just to make that money. And really, all this social media envy just leads to depression and resentment. Those are just feelings that I don't want to have. So I've been learning to let go, stay focused on my path, you know, worry about the things that I need to do to get my peace. That doesn't mean I don't look at what my friends are doing. Like, I think observance is a good thing. I think rather than letting those posts and those videos get me bummed out, I'm gonna use them instead. So I think of things like, oh yeah, we gotta use that video guy next time. That video looks really good. I think that would look sick for us. Or like, I wonder what their ad budget is. Convert their successes into data and then use that data to move myself forward. And also just learn to be happy for others and their successes. There are so many different factors of why a band becomes successful. As I said before, you can't know everything. You can't know their entire story. And if you can get to that place mentally, I mean, it might even add a couple years to your life, because why do you want to be this miserable person, you know? So stop worrying and getting bummed out about what your friends are doing and how great they're doing, your peers' highlight reel. And remember that it's just that. It's a curated playlist of all the best moments. Most people aren't willing to show their mistakes, their embarrassments, the dark times, you know? Everyone has them. But that's what it is. We want to showcase the best things, the cool things that are happening to us, especially when you're in a band, you're an artist, and you should post those things. You should be celebrating when something cool happens. Absolutely. You know, on the flip, you can't be worried about what others are going to think or if you're going to upset people because you're doing well. You know, so there's that side of it too. Some artists come from money. Some artists know someone with money, and that afforded them the time to work on their craft while you were pulling doubles all week at the restaurant. But you know, what did you do? Did you get home after your doubles and go into the closet or whatever your workspace was at the time and work on your demos and your songwriting and your production skills? Like, did you work on that stuff? Some artists just know someone that's well connected that can get their music in front of the right people. And some are just great at marketing. They say the really successful ones are willing to do the things that regular people aren't, something like that. So whatever these artists are doing, whatever they have access to, you can't control any of that. But what you can control is the amount of time you spend trying to write the best songs possible. The time you spend on YouTube watching videos about how to use Pro Tools, Logic, how to produce a song front to back, learning how to market your music instead of watching cat videos, even though cat videos are rad. Learning how to use social media in the first place to grow a community around your music or your art. I only have Facebook to spread the word about my music and connect with our fans. It's the only reason I have it. I could give two shits about people from high school and what they're up to these days. I just want to market my music, that's all. And I want to be available to the people that are listening to the music. I think there's value in that. Social media is a tool like anything else to grow the business, and it's no different for music. So before I start talking in circles here, the basic message is to stop getting bummed out about what your friends, your peers, all their bands are doing, how well they're doing. Stop, just fuck all that and get back to making your music the best it can be. Get back to learning how to market. You should learn from their successes. What did they do? You know, not everything that they did is gonna work for you necessarily, but I know that I've learned a lot. My band's been on tour for 18 years. My band has been around for, it'll be 29 years this summer. So I've seen a lot of music industry changes. I've known a lot of bands that have broken up. I've seen a lot of bands make mistakes. I've seen a lot of bands do really great things. My band has done really great things, and we've done a lot of bad things. We've had a shitload of mistakes, and we've had to learn a lot of things on our own because we were doing it for the first time, and we didn't have anybody really to tell us, hey, don't do that. Hey, you're gonna lose a lot of money if you do that. It was just, you know, just the way it was. So that's why I'm here, to help you. And hopefully you won't make the same mistakes that we did. I think there's a rite of passage for artists. I think you should have to sleep on floors. You should probably eat some shitty food. You should be out there at the merch table getting drunk with your friends if you're into partying and stuff. I think you should have all that, but I don't think your van should catch on fire. I don't think you should have to go through 5 or 6 trailers because your leaf springs are breaking because you've got too much weight in the trailer, things like that. Like I can share all that information. So if you like this video and you want to see more like this, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell. I go live every Wednesday night when I'm not on tour. We sing songs, hang out, and I'm on Kick every weekday morning, 5 days a week, usually. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, guys. I'm gonna go finish this coffee.